Hi, this is Peter of Wahing Realty. Thank you very much for watching our channel again. And today we're going to talk about joint tenancy with kids. So before I start, I am not a lawyer, I'm not a CPA. Look at the video for entertainment purpose only. Uh, but if you spot something that you think I say that's wrong, please leave me a message. Put a message in the comment in YouTube. Give me a call. Yeah. So I know I would not mislead my other clients and friends. So this is the scenario. This is the third time somebody asked me already, and I just want to make a video. So next time somebody asks me, I can just shut down the video instead of going from memory. Okay, so the parents, it's holding the property as community property with right of survivorship. Okay, and then they have one kid. I don't want to make it too complicated. And one of the parents died, and the surviving parents inherited the house. Want to find out a tax efficient way to leave the house to the kids. So mom and dad own the property. One of them died, the other one hold the property outright, and then they want to leave the house to the kids when they die. So they asked me if joint tenancy is a good way to do it, and I told them I usually see people do it two other way. I covered that at the end a little bit, but I have never. Well, obviously, if three people asked me already, then I have heard about it. But I told them I don't know enough about it. Let me do some research. I will get back to you on it. So after doing some research, I find out two big flaws on holding the property with kids like this. So I just want to let you know in this video, we're going to talk about it. The first scenario is a little bit more complicated, so I'll do it first. So let's say mom and dad own the property together, right? And they bought it in 1959 or something. I don't know, for buck, for 400K, right? And then in 2009, the dad died, right? And the mom want to co-own the property with the kids, joint tenants. And then now it's worth $1 million, right? So adding the kids is not the big problem because, correct me if I'm wrong, if you add the kids as joint tenant, if it is mother, father leaving, adding the kid's name to the property, or grandmother, grandpa, adding the grandkids to the property, there is very little tax involved. I think just recording fee. There's no county transfer fee. There's no city transfer fee, and there's no reassessment on the property. So your property tax will not go up. So they're happy. They're happy going along, and then let's say the mom lived for another 30 years. Okay, in 2049. The property gone from $1 million to $5 million. Okay. So the kids is the sole owner of the property. So the kids was like, woohoo, right? I am a millionaire. I'm gonna sell the house and move somewhere cheaper because a $5 million home in 2049 probably buy you 2-bedroom condos where we live, and but if you live in the Midwest somewhere, then you can buy a mansion. Or you can buy a mansion here, right? So the kid's trying to sell the property. Okay. Little does he know, there's no step-up basis for joint tenancy. Oops, right? So the tax basis here is 100K, and when the debt die, the tax basis, I'm 95% sure it's a $1 million, right? If it is joint tenancy between the two, or if it, I'm pretty sure it's $1 million. I'm trying to think if it is only that the debt part gets stepped up, or the whole house gets stepped up. I think I heard this somewhere that if it is between spouse, then the whole property gets stepped up. So I'm 95% sure it's 1 million. Okay, so in total 2019 it's $1 million. But since there's no step up basis for strong tenancy, the tax basis here is still $1 million. So $1 million he inherit it, no problem, right? Oh, laughing to the bank, okay? How about the other four? Okay. Yeah, bad handwriting. This 4 million. Well, assuming the tax bracket is about the same as now, the federal's probably 40 to 45%, and it is. And for easy math, the state becomes 15%. Okay. Because right now it's about 42 point something percent for federal if it is this big of amount, and I think 11 or 12% for state. So 60% goes to the government for 624. So 2.4 million goes to the government. It's left 1.6 million, right? So this one goes to the bank too. So instead of getting $5 million in the bank, he only get $2.6 million. By doing this decision, he lost $2.4 million. So that's a big deal. The other thing that's bad with owning the property joint tenant with the kids is, what if the kids decided to start a business and fail? Or what if there's a judgment against the kids? Without the house, if the kids has any judgment against it or file for bankruptcy, right? The mom still has a place to live, right? But if, well, let's say that the bank go after the kids for $5 million now, well, that's no more house, right? And the mom need to live somewhere else. So yeah, so this is not the right way of holding title for the kids. So what is the right way? Okay, one way is what I'm doing. I have a revocable living trust, so that in case I pass away or me and my wife pass away together, we know where to leave the asset, right? So revocable means that we can, while we're living trust, right? Revocable means, well, in case I don't like my daughter anymore, right? Yeah, I can change it, right? So that's what revocable means. And since it's a living trust, it avoids probate as well. So the cost is maybe $1,000-$2,000 to do it. If your inheritance is more complicated, of course it costs more. But that's what, like, 95% of the people I know, to avoid probate, that's what they do. And I think in 2017-ish, the government provided another way of doing it, which is a lot more simpler than the revocable living trust, which you need a lawyer or LegalZoom or whatever the website you use to get it done. You can do it yourself, which is just one page, right? It's called TODD, Transfer on Death Deeds. If you can print it out online. Probably, if I know how, I put a link on the YouTube video. You guys can take a look at it. you basically you just fill out the form. It's like you fill out like 5 boxes, right? The property address, who do you want to leave it to, 1 or 2 person, and then you go to the recording office and that's done. Okay, so it's called TODD, transfer on death deed. And if you need help filling it out, let me know. But I'm pretty sure it's really simple. TODD, transfer on death deed. And if you have more interest on this topic or any other topic, please let me know, and I'll try my best to answer it. Thank you.